Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of the altered canvas. Now, I still haven't received the papers that I ordered, which were the Pion papers, and I really did want to work with them. And I've been in touch with them and they just said, well, give it till Friday because it can take up to 14 days. Bearing in mind they're only coming from about 2 hours away from me and it's now been a week. It's just crazy. The system has just gone to pieces. Anyway, let's get on. Now, I've got this paper, but I can't remember. There's no front cover on it, and I can't remember what the paper was called. So if anybody recognises it, you know, it'd be great. These are the borders, and I might be using some of them. I'm working on the love heart type. It's, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But there's some little butterflies I can cut out and whatever. So that is the border paper. Then we've got this. I love them. Look. And I might just cut the rows out or something like that, and there's some of these, you know, fussy cut them. But then I like that side as well, so we're going to have to see. We'll see. This one again, probably cut the butterflies out and use them in the design. Could cut the bird cage out. I don't know what I'm doing until I do it, to be honest. But the nice papers for the project I've got in mind. Right, we've got that. Not keen on that side, but there's some script on that one, so I might do that one. And then this one, I like the wood effect on some of the paper, and I don't need the blue. And then the last one is the vintage one, which I might cut. I might cut this out, and I might cut this out. I don't know yet, but we will see. There's a little bird in that, so we'll see how we get on. So what I'm going to do first of all is take the one that I'm going to start with, which is, let me see. See, they're all that blooming nice. Do you know what? I might just get that one out and just a minute. I'll get the pad, but I don't have a front cover on it for some reason. I don't know where it is. Because you get 2 or 3 sheets of each one, and I don't want to ruin some of them, so I'm going to start with, I don't like ruining them, I want the back bit, and I need a darker colour at the back. I'm going to have to do it. I just am. Oh, that's not going to come off. We'll just take that off. And then just use the pad for the bits I need. Now, I have got lots of things put away. And basically what I'm going to do, because this is my canvas, if you remember. That's my canvas that I've got so far. So I basically just want to put some bits on here. So I need to cut out. Oh, I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to rip it. Yep, you saw me do it. And I'm just going to... I don't want them even or anything like that. Just trim that down like that. I don't like them even. Yeah, that's going to be great. It will be fantastic, that. That's great. Put that in the bin. I've got my coat on because I'm cold. I did go back to work today, and thanks everybody for your concern. I went to the doctor's yesterday, and what it is, I've got the acid reflux back, which is a nightmare, to be honest. So that's going to go there, which I will edge. And I want them to be very similar. So I'm just going to just rip out a bit for this one. That can go on there. I'm not too keen on it being too much white showing. I'm not keen on that. And then I need a longer one for this section here. So I'll just take that out. It's basically just a case of getting what I want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edge these, and then I do want to turn some of the corners over. Yeah. That's what I want. That's the look I'm after. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to get my inks. Which they're out. Where are they? Where have I put them? We don't know. I had them out yesterday. Oh, here they are. I've left them behind me, silly all. And I just need to get a sponge. That one or that one. That one will do. So I've got the inks. And I'm not going to use a vintage photo. I am going to use a walnut stain. And hopefully it'll just so I'm just doing the edges like that. I do want the corner bits to be a little bit darker. Like that, because I'm going to put another piece on top of that. The only thing is I'm going to have to move the board out of the way because I do need to do the underneath bit, which is because I want some of the corners turned over. And to be honest, I'm going to rip it just there. And then what I'm going to do is, I do have a tool, a tiny tool, just to help that curl. But you see, where it's curled over, you need to colour that. And just hold that back, and you need to do underneath. And just curl it back like that. So, yeah. And I also, I'm going to swap the corner and do that one. Like that. So it just gives you that vintage look. Oopsie daisy. So now I'm going to take, remember this is the bottom section, this is the top. I'm going to have to turn it around so I can see it by the eye. Otherwise it just won't work for me. Now, I'm going to do it that way, I think. That way. Yeah. So hopefully my glue gun is hot. And I'm going to just glue that on there. Like that. And because I've got the material underneath, it will hold. Now, I'm only doing the edges because I might want to poke things underneath. So for this one, yeah, I'm just going to do that edge like that. And across there. And you'll see why, because I might put a little, I could put the lace there first, but I don't know what I want, so I'm just going to do it bit by bit and build my picture up. Quite happy with that there. So then I just have to do the same again with this. Oops a daisy, everything's falling, Fee, come on. Oh, don't do that, blooming hurts, woman. You silly sod. I just got some dyes out in case I wanted to use them, but I'm not sure if I will. Okay, so I'm just going to I love the way they look like they're burnt on the edges. I think that's great, that. Now, I might curl that piece under. Or over, should I say. And I'm going to rip this here. Just like that. And then I'm going to just slightly curl them back. Like that. You will see I don't ponder too much because I don't. That makes sense. I haven't got time to ponder. I love the way we can see the layers. Probably not as straight as I wanted it. And I'm just going to do that corner there. So that I've got like space to pop things and tabs underneath if I want to. Yeah, like that. And then this section. Oh, fireworks, you hear them? They're still going. Right, I hope you can see this section here. I'm going to have to move my bits because I can't work like that. I'm leaving this hanging over. I don't want to mess about with that. And that's going there. Now, I'm only just gluing the side there for now because I'm not sure what I might be doing with the rest of it. So for now, that can stay put. So now what I've got to do is now find another piece. Let me just see where I can pop my tray of inks. Another one. Now I finish with that one. I need to do another layer. Yeah, I think I'll use the script layer next. And I don't want what's on the other side of it, so I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to tear that off. Oops. Do I want that there? I might have that there actually, so I'm just going to have to rip that end off to make it untidy. I don't want it tidy. Just going to use the same ink, I'm not changing the inks, I want to use this all the way through. Like that. And I don't want to turn anything over or anything like that. That's just going to get glued in. Whoops-a-daisy. No! So I'm just going to glue that in there. Whoops-a-daisy, get off! Go back where you were. Like that. And I can still put things underneath. Yeah, I like that. Okie dokie. Still get things under there, can I? Yep, under there. That's glued down. That's fine. But I can pull this off a bit. See there? I'm going to put something here. Okay, might darken that a bit. Let's curl it over. And I'm just going to glue that down for now there. Lift some of this up. And I might put one here. And it's basically, I'm just finding a piece big enough that I want. Oh, like that there. Right, and I'm just going to lay that underneath and lay that there. And leave this just in case I want to put something there. Yeah, I'm liking that. Right, so that's finished with those papers. Those particular ones. Now I just want this one. And I need that to go over. I want the lock on as well. Okay, so we're just going to rip this one up. Like I say, I do want the lock. That's going to have to sit in there, isn't it? So, okay. Yeah. And that'll have to go there. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. So if I don't speak, it's not because the sound's gone or anything. Don't worry about that. I'm just going to bring that in slightly to what I want. Yeah, that's nice like that. Okay. We have to do that again. Bring that one in. Yeah, I like that. So like I say, I'm just going to glue the corner down there, like that. I don't have to have it, you know, reaching over, but I like the way it's split. And I can still add bits and pieces in here. I'll glue everything down once I'm happy with it. Yeah, I like that. I've got a piece here. I want to get that bit of swirl on. It's going to go off in a minute, so I will be back. I'll come back with part 3. Yeah, I like that. And I'm just going to glue that one straight down, actually. And leave the top and bottom if I want to add anything else to it. Glue all over me. Yeah, I like that. Now I want one here. And what I've got is the buckle section, so I can have that coming down there, can't I? Like that. I can have that there. Take a little bit more of that off. So I can have that. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to take that off a bit. Okie dokie. Right, the camera's going to go off in a minute, so if it goes off, I will be back shortly. Right, okay.